So we've just noticed that a big part of our audience are moms.
It's the ChannelMom Show with Jenny Dean Schmidt. We're here for you.
Every kid is unique, and every mom wants to capture that uniqueness on film. Bring your family's memories to life, supersized and gorgeous. Just click Turpin Portrait Gallery's ad to the right of this video to get your summertime promotion for kids and families.
Alrighty, she is a prolific singer and songwriter. There's a good chance you've heard her on the radio, as her songs have hit it big on the Billboard charts several times. Lots of people really love this artist. They appreciate her down-to-earth, real songs. I think she's especially good at capturing naturally compassionate heart of a mom, and that's probably because she is a mommy to two precious daughters, Miss Lucy and Miss Nora. She sings and performs with her husband Dave. I hope this isn't an appropriate thing to say, but they make beautiful music together, as the cliche goes. But here's what's really fantastic about the fact that she is here today. As I mentioned, JJ Heller was on our very first Channel Mom show ever, and now she's back 2 years later to celebrate with us our second anniversary show, the day before Mother's Day. So I have to make sure I wish her a happy Mother's Day. Welcome to the show, JJ Heller. Happy Mother's Day to you, you precious mother, you.
Thank you. Well, that was a fantastic introduction.
Good.
Thank you.
It was glowing because that's the way I feel about you. I'm not a faker, and I don't really want to be somebody who's kissing your butt for no good reason. You really have fabulous music. You do. And I think it kind of resonates with moms. What do you think about that theory?
I've noticed that. It wasn't, my husband and I write the music that is on our hearts, and so since I'm a mom, I tend to write about kids and my love for them, and so we've just noticed that a big part of our audience are moms, and I love that.
Yeah. How do you know that? Just from the feedback you get?
Yeah, interaction on Facebook and people who come to our concerts and stuff.
Yeah. I want people to know if they don't recognize your name, who you are, because a lot of people have probably heard your songs. So we're going to play a little bit of sound right here from probably what is your best known song, even though you've got some rising on the charts right now. But your best known song, I think, and you can talk about it when we come back, is What Love Really Means.
He cries in the corner where nobody sees. He's the kid with the story no one would believe. He prays every night, dear God, won't you please, could you send someone here who will love me? Who will love me for me, not for what I have done or what I will become. Who will love me for me, 'cause nobody has shown me what love really means, what love really means. Her office is shrinking a little each day. She's the woman whose husband has run away. She'll go to the gym after working today. Maybe if she was thinner, then he would have stayed.
Okay. The thing I love about that song, JJ, is that you're talking about the hurt and the broken, the little boy in the corner that just wants somebody to love him, and the woman whose husband has left her, and she feels like maybe it's because she's gained weight. And you happen to put this in very profound words. It sounds kind of pedestrian and down to earth when I talk about it, but you figure out a profound way to say it. And then you talk about the man in jail. But what I want to tell you is you're talking about some really hurting people that we might not all be able to identify with, but I identified with the lyrics, who will love me for me. And I think everybody in the world would identify with those lyrics.
Yeah, I think that we all have this sense inside of us that we need to be loved unconditionally. And the problem with that is nobody can do it. And I believe that the only way that we will truly feel the love that we were created to feel is when we know the love of Christ and when we have a relationship with him. And so I think that that's why that song relates just so many people, even if you haven't gotten a divorce or if you haven't been to jail, we just relate because we're all looking for love.
Yeah, there's that God-shaped void, I think, in everybody. And I want to draw the contrast. I think that little God-shaped void is in children, where they think, I just want someone to love me for me, not what I've done for them, or not because I have a pretty face or I don't have a pretty face. Kids who are struggling with their self-image. But having been on television in the days I was on television, I think I probably got this sense that people only liked me because I was on TV. And once I left to become, quote unquote, just a mom, I thought people don't like me anymore because I'm not on TV. So I agree with you. I think it happens to all of us.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to compliment you. You are fabulously popular on Facebook. you have 115,000 followers, and when you post something, 1,000 people will like it, and they really like what you're doing. Here's what I want moms to know if they haven't seen you. First of all, where are you on Facebook if people want to find you?
Oh, just JJ Heller.
Just JJ Heller. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Shelly, and you can weigh in whenever you want to, Shell. She puts stuff on Facebook that every mom, like what our moms do. Pictures of your children, the latest crafts you're up to. I liked one of your posts from not too long ago where you took a picture of your fingernail polish and you mentioned that it was still on because you didn't have to wash dishes while you were on tour. And I totally understand that. That's why I never wear fingernail polish, because it doesn't stay on, because I do dishes.
How about a recipe? Is there a recipe on there?
Oh, goodness. Thanks for reminding me. I just made something yesterday that's like my favorite dessert ever, but it's pretty much the worst thing that you could eat. But it's so easy to make. And
okay, so what is it?
It's called sopapilla cheesecake. But it's not real cheesecake, so it doesn't take forever to make. And it's really easy, and I made it for a friend of mine who just had a baby. But she obviously didn't need all of it, so I saved a little for my family.
Yeah.
But so it's like you buy 2 cans of crescent rolls, and you put the one sheet of it down on the bottom of the pan, and then you blend 2 8-ounce boxes of cream cheese with sugar and vanilla, and then you put that on top of the crescent roll, and then you put another, like the top crescent roll layer on the top, and then you just pour melted butter
oh my goodness
over it, and then sprinkle cinnamon and sugar, and then you put it in the oven for 30 minutes, and it's so delicious.
Oh, my kids would love that for sure. My kids would be all over it.
Yeah. No, I would be all over it, actually. So thank you for sharing that. So people, are you going to post it?
You're welcome.
Are you going to post it?
Yes, I will. I will make that commitment to you.
Okay. I love this about you, and I don't like to do the whole, oh, you're a celebrity and you're actually regular too. I don't like to do that, but I am going to say congratulations for just being regular. I saw that you posted something about that you're going to stop Instagramming your perfect mom life, basically, and she did a photo of your messy house. I think that's what you're trying to do. Is that what you're trying to do?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And do you make an effort to have other moms know that you don't think you're, perfect pop singer, famous woman? I mean, with the beautiful life. I mean, do you make an effort to let people know you're real?
Yeah, I do. And our goal, especially during concerts, is to just be casual and make people feel like they're just all in our living room and we're all hanging out and we're just friends, and it's not like we're putting on a big show with lights and pyrotechnics and like we're just it's just casual, and we're relating to people, we're sharing our heart, and so I mean I try to do that on Facebook too, but the balance for me, just to be like completely honest, is especially when I was first starting out doing Facebook, I kind of have to be careful about what I post, just because there are 100,000 followers, and they're not, I mean, they don't all think the same way that I do, and so a lot of times if I post something about parenting, it becomes really controversial.
Oh, really?
People are so passionate about what they feed their kids, or, immunizations or no immunizations, or school versus,
Yes.
So many issues. And so I try to write things that most people can relate to without pushing like hot button issues. So
I do the same thing on the show, because I feel like God's called me to love every mom. and not just the ones who agree with my politics or agree with my perspective on God or whatever it is. I'm going to really quick play a little bit of one more song because we only have about 3 minutes left.
Do you dream of a home you never had? An innocence that you cannot get back. The pain is real. You can't erase it. Sooner or later, you have to face it down. You have to face it down.
Little Miss Lucy is in this song, yes, in your music video?
Yes, she steals the show, basically.
She does. And isn't there a double entendre in this song where you're saying, we love, that our children are loved no matter what, and you want to sing this to your child, you're loved no matter what, but that God also loves us no matter what?
Oh, totally. Yeah, and in the video, we did it all ourselves. And my husband Dave is just super talented with the camera. He shot all the footage and he also edited it, and so we wanted it to be kind of a homegrown feel, and so we just had this idea of having our daughter hand out flowers to people she's never met, and because she's so outgoing and so brave in that sense, we knew that she would love it, and so it's just the idea of, you know, letting people know that they're special, because it is so easy to compare ourselves to other people, and we hear these voices all around us telling us, you need to be thinner, you need to be richer, or you need to be a better mom.
Yeah.
And then we start telling it to ourselves too, and really there's only one voice that we need to listen to, and that's the voice of the Lord, the one who created us, and he says that we are loved.
Yeah, but it does have that double meaning, I think, as much as I love my child, because it's almost like you're singing to Little Miss Lucy in that song as she's handing out flowers, but yet she's telling people they are loved, and that is when it translates to God, that we're all loved. So I love the double meaning, both as a mother and as how God loves us. All right, coming up, we're going to let people hear 2 more of your songs, which are new songs, so it may be the first time some people are hearing them, and I want you to talk about some things that you see in motherhood, and we'll be careful about giving people advice that might offend them. but I want you to talk about motherhood in the next segment. Is that okay?